Honestly, I don't know why we ever bothered to fill out the bridal registry if all Mommy and Daddy's friends are gonna die on us.
Darling, I know you're only saying things because you've been under a lot of stress lately.
And I have more bad news.
What?
They stopped making my favorite lipstick color, the one I was gonna wear on our wedding day. I tell you, Donald, I think the gods are perspiring against us.
Conspiring.
Whatever.
Buck up. I know things look bad, but you don't really want to call off the wedding.
Of course not, darling. I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset.
That's perfectly understandable, with the death of Aunt Bitsy and the pool boy, coming out of the trash or the business with the gardener.
Crushed to death by that fallen statue of that naked man watering the flowers with his hose.
That wasn't a hose, darling.
Then what? Oh.
That tragedy that came before the entire poisoning of your mother's entire garden party.
And they were going to do the flowers for our wedding.
So how's that list coming?
Fine, I guess, considering it's down to only 17 pages now.
Darling, it'll be a wonderful wedding no matter what happens, because you'll be there and I'll be there.
Right. Darling, while I've got the guest list out and we're making changes, are you positive there's no one in your family you'd like to invite?
We've been over this again and again. No, there's no one.
I know you never knew your father, but what about your mother? I'm sure she'd want to be at your wedding.
I told you no, darling.
But she's your mother.
That's not my fault.
You never talk about her.
That's because there's nothing nice to say about her.
But, sweetie, I'm marrying into your family. I want to know about her. Please, for me?
Oh, all right. Only for you. My mother left my father before she knew she was pregnant. She could tell he would never amount to anything. I have to believe my father must have been a wonderful man because she despised him so much.
But she must have loved you.
She despised me too, said I reminded her of him. When I was really young, she used to leave me everywhere, restaurants and shopping malls. When I was really little, she pasted a stamp on my head, put me in the mailbox. Boy, was she furious when I was still there when she came back home that day.
Oh, Donald, why?
Insufficient postage.
Oh, darling.
And when I got my scholarship to school, during the first semester, she moves and leaves no foreign address.
How terrible, darling. But we don't need them. I'll be your mother and your father. Only I won't be mean like your mother, and I'm probably a little shorter than your father, and he's a man. So I guess I won't be anything like your mother or your father, but you know what I mean.
Yes, my dear, and that's why I love you so much.